in the black community, we have to discuss 50-50 paying the bills with these men.
If you are in a relationship with a man and you're going 50-50 on the bills, that is your roommate.
What should a woman bring to a relationship? Do you pay half the bills? Is everything 50-50?
No, it's not 50-50. He should pay for it all.
Do you believe in 50-50?
No, I'll live on my own before I split bills with a man.
These men be wanting women to be submissive to them, but they don't want to take the role of being a man and being a provider.
And for the men that try to manipulate and say, well, that's why you're going to be single, that's why you're going to be alone, you ain't married. First of all, that is not an insult.
If you're going 50-50 with a man while still having to spread your legs like a banana, yeah, it's time. You can't be with a man who can't provide a kitchen for you to bake a cake in.
Anytime you see a man want to do 50-50 and not take care of the full family by himself, he has an agenda. That money going to somewhere else.
Sprinkle, sprinkle.
They want to be in a roommate situation, but get head of the household privileges and respect. It don't work that way.
Don't get caught up in that trap paying them 50-50 on them bills. You hear me?
Let's be real. No woman really wants to go 50-50.
Of course not. Cheap bastard.
I don't think it's about being cheap.
Oh yeah? What is it about?
If I'm being honest, I understand the concept behind a woman not wanting to go 50-50 and a man being a true provider financially.
We're talking about dating, right?
Yeah.
No, sir. Not me.
If you're in a relationship, yes, I understand the concept behind, having a man provide. They're the breadwinner.
For your wife, not your girlfriend.
What?
It's not your job to put on that cape and fly out there, get the bag and pick up some damsel in distress and move her into your apartment or house. That's not how that works.
My issue with you saying that is that oftentimes men expect women to do wifely duties prior to actually becoming a wife.
Wifely duties?
Yes.
While they're dating, what wifely duties is he expecting her to do?
She's often cooking, making sure that he has food, making sure that his clothes are clean, making sure that the house is clean.
Why the fuck you lying?
If they have children together, the woman is often the primary person rearing the children.
Lies.
That is not a lie.
I'm just gonna jump in.
Statistically speaking, women are the primary caretaker for kids.
That's because most children are being born into broken homes. So she's providing for her own kids, and there's most likely an outside guy who is playing stepdad. Now, to your argument that women are doing the cooking and the cleaning and taking care of the kids. If she's living with a guy, they're cohabitating. What is he doing while she's cooking? He's not helping her prep that food. While she's cleaning, he's not going to get up and pick up a broom. While she's helping the kids with the homework, he's just going to sit there and play the game.
Yep.
Let's be clear, because you would be willing to do things like that, there are a lot of men that are not willing to do things like that. They want to sit back like the king they think they are and be pampered to. Because of that, I understand why some women are under the impression that a man should be the main one that's paying for all of the bills.
The real reason why women don't want to contribute is because she's busy stacking that emergency fund so she can leave your ass.
You ain't never lied. You ain't never lied.
This is exactly why you should wait until you're married to move in with each other.
Huh?
To avoid this conversation specifically.
Let's be clear, his views are archaic, antiquated, to say the least, because we're living in 2024 with inflation outpacing income. And because of that, most people cannot survive without the support of someone else.
I can't eat! I'm broke! Yeah, I'm broke!
And so for you to say that they should not be cohabitating unless they are getting ready to get married, I think that is unrealistic. And to be quite honest, it's elitist because you have the ability to do that. Oftentimes, a lot of people can't, man or woman. They can't actually pay these bills by themselves.
I agree. Now, if you can't afford to do that, what makes you think you should be taking on a woman and her children?
Exactly.
You can't afford to live by yourself. Now you're expected to take on her and her children and provide for this entire family?
How, Sway?
When you were having a hard enough time providing for yourself, sir, focus on you. That's what you need to do.
I agree with that. What I do think that a lot of women that are expecting to be taken care of and they're not going to contribute at all in this day and age, it is highly unrealistic. Like I said, I understand the concept, but those are traditional values, and oftentimes women are living a modern life,
right?
But want their man to provide in a traditional sense.
How is it that you're in a relationship with this person? You want them to take on all the bills and take you to these fancy restaurants and vacations. What kind of job, what type of super Negro y'all think y'all got? Like,
you heard what they said. They don't want a 9-to-5 dude. They want a guy that's getting to the bag.
Oh, travel.
Yeah.
Okay, bet.
Either that or they think they qualify for a CEO.
Psych!
Y'all better be some super badass motherfuckers. Slim, if you short, fat, and ugly, don't even look for nobody to pay for your bills. You understand? It's not in the cards. And you got kids. You were meant to be independent. You were born for this.
You're basic.
To the baddies out there, man, you better do it before you hit 30. If you don't bring anything to the table, you're replaceable. And as soon as you become a headache, you will find his peace in a 25-year-old.
Yeah, but the 25-year-old isn't gonna give him peace either.
She may not, but she'll give him somewhere nice and warm and wet to party.
Take these cookies.
Like I said, if we really are looking for a partner, then we also have to be a partner as well. Does that actually have to be 50-50? I don't think so.
When people say 50-50 people, I don't think it looks the same for everybody. No,
right.
Unless you got one guy making $100,000 a year, since that's what y'all like to keep throwing out there.
No, they say 6 figures, and oftentimes they don't mean nothing lower end of 6 figures. They
Exactly.
want like 500,000.
Bye, Felicia.
I say this guy, he makes 6 figures, but just barely. He's
Yeah.
making low 6 figures, and you're making 40,000. All right, now of course he's not going to be expecting you to pay 50% of the bills because you just can't.
You're broke! You're f***ing poor!
Any contribution would be a help. In a relationship, you're not married yet. You can leave at any time. Like, what? Why is it that you? I don't understand. If this woman isn't helping you, then what is she doing? She's not an asset.
Like we talked about in our last video, which will be linked down in the description box below. A lot of women think that they got that good box and that's enough.
How that work on you?
So do prostitutes. Well, so do
Yeah, but you don't have to worry about them having the STD.
condoms.
Flag on the play.
Hey man, some of these joints that you paying all the bills for, you sharing the coots. I don't know if that's guaranteed that she's just gonna be for you and you alone. She's still not your wife. But that's my point. If you can pay all the bills for your wife, do that. Do that for your wife.
I still
Not
think
your
that
girlfriend.
I think you can do it for your girlfriend or your wife. However, I do think that your partner has to be able to reciprocate in some sense. If you are paying all the bills, then that your wife should be able to bring you peace and you come home to a clean home, because that means that she don't really gotta work.
Right, and that's for your wife. But let's say your girlfriend moves in. All right, you already handling all the bills. Cause somebody asked me this earlier. He already paying all the bills anyway. That's his place. Okay, so you don't want to contribute at all? Just because you moved into his place?
I mean, if he has it like that and he set that expectation that she doesn't have, that's the problem here. A lot of us are not having these conversations prior to entering relationships with one another. If you know that you need a partner that's going to be willing to pay 50-50, then you need to be looking for a woman that's willing, or that's really going to be your helpmate. If you looking for the baddie, the one that she knows she can get, the guy that she desires, that's going to cash her out, take care of her, that's not the girl you're looking for.
Definitely not.
Go look for the lady, like I said, with a regular job, and y'all can build together.
Yeah, because I'm here to tell you, 6 figures ain't enough. For those of y'all who expecting this guy who's making low 6 figures to come through and swoop you and your 3 kids up and y'all gonna ride off in a Ferrari or Escalade.
Escalade. I mean,
You gonna need an Escalade. They got extra kids.
I mean, there's nothing. That's Escalade. The average person can't get an Escalade.
That's still a $100,000 truck.
Oh, never mind.
Yeah. So if you got those plans and you got 3 little bambinos following behind you, good luck. Good fucking luck.
Ladies, it's unrealistic for you to think that a man is going to provide for you in the economy that we're living in. If you're really looking for a guy with the bag that's going to be able to support you and you don't have to work, You need to move to middle America, where the cost of living is pennies compared to any major city. Men, if you really want somebody that's going to be a helpmate, actually go look for a helpmate. Stop trying to get one of these baddies.
You could wait till the baddies retire. At 40, they all on the clearance ride, bro. I promise you. By this point, she understands that she has to be independent. So, she will make herself an asset.
I don't see a problem with 50-50.
60-40, 70-30. Ladies, give something.
Exactly.